Who said the show was crap?
Bruce says everything is crap.
Well, Bruce said this show was especially crap. That.
Pretentious?
This wasn't my idea.
Ad Reinhardt was doing those in black 50 years ago.
I would never in a million years.
And Eve Klein did them in blue before you were even born.
I'm sorry, my taste is more...
It's pure Rauschenberg, but without the emotion.
Wait a minute. I love Rauschenberg.
Willard, I love him too, but this?
Rauschenberg is a giant.
Rauschenberg is the giant. I like Siegel better.
You do?
Don't you?
Well, I thought you said Siegel was shallow.
I never said Siegel was shallow. He's just a bit muted for my taste.
All right, well, what about Dwayne Hanson?
Hanson is divine.
Hey, man. It's against museum regulations to photograph the artworks.
Hanson is insane.
Excuse me, but I noticed there is a man here taking photographs.
Of course, my all-time favorite is Clint Soldenberg. I know!
I'm sorry for troubling you again, but unless I'm very mistaken, that fellow over there is taking photographs.
He has permission.
Oh, he has permission. Would there be some way I might get permission as well? Carol? Blakey? Guys? Hello? Carol? Guys?
Oh, isn't it terribly noisy in here? I can't see a thing.
This has always been a noisy museum.
If there is some procedure to follow in order to get permission, perhaps you'd like to tell me what it is?
If you'd like permission to photograph the artworks, you'll have to see the director.
Oh, the director. That's curious. Usually it's the administrative assistant who authorizes permission to photograph the artworks.
Oh no, are you kidding me? He left a basket of real clothespins under an imaginary clothesline? Now that's what I call panache.
You mean pastiche?
Pastiche?
Yes, real clothespins under an imaginary clothesline.
Willard, pastiche is collage. Panache, dash.
Robert, the word is panacea.
Panacea?
No, wait.
Paradigm. Pastiche?
Placebo?
Paradigm!
Excuse me again, but where would I find the director?
The main floor to the left of the check room.
Yes, of course. Main floor.
Hey! Put that back. It's against museum regulations to touch the artwork.
Oh, sorry. Did you read that the Metropolitan Museum of Art is only going to be open 4 days during the week?
The Metropolitan?
The museum doesn't have enough money to pay its force of 227 security guards.
The Metropolitan has 227 security guards?
The Metropolitan had 227 security guards. They just let 82 go.
Well, I had no idea the Metropolitan had 227 security guards.
They just let 82 go.
I thought the Metropolitan had 50 or 60 guards, but 227.
All the museums are being forced to cut back.
227 security guards is a lot of people.
They just can't meet running expenses anymore.
Robert, 227 security guards is a crowd.
They're all being forced to shut down a few days during the week.
Jesus!
That's right, Jesus! Pretty soon there won't be any damn culture left.
When are the museum engagement calendars sold?
Main floor to the left of the check room in the museum gift shop.
Thank you so much.
What happened to Marcella's Venus this morning? shot and killed with a gun. Shot and killed right off the face of the thing.
Do you have also reproductions of ancient Egyptian jewelry in the museum gift shop?
Books, catalogs, foreign publications, postcards, blown glass,
One glass.
pewter figurines, ceramic reproductions, table linens, needlepoint kits, rare spices,
Oh.
silver ladles, cloisonne key rings, solid gold cufflinks, dried flowers.
Oh, you're so helpful.
Main floor is a little bit left of the check room.
Gloria said the show was wonderful. Oh, Gloria was. She went to the opening with Misha.
Oh, I saw Misha last week.
Really?
He was wearing his fur cape.
Oh, I love that cape. Was he wearing his linen vest with it?
The linen vest and an incredible raw silk shirt.
Oh, what color? What color?
Bright green.
Perfect.
And his tweed cap.
He was wearing his tweed cap.
Yes.
But not his tan boots.
Not his tan boots.
His black ones! Oh. What I wouldn't give for that linen vest of his!
Well, you have to give a great deal, believe me.
You see that linen vest with my gabardine slacks?
Barbara, they don't make linen like that anymore.
Or with my Halston skirt.
There's a worldwide shortage of natural fibers. We've quite simply used them all.
And it's reversible too. On the inside, it's lightweight cream wool.
Drained them.
Reversed. I get to wear it in practically anything.
Barbara, within the next few years, all of our fabric will be synthetic.
Synthetic? Did you just say synthetic, Barbara?
Yes, Barbara. I just said synthetic, Barbara. They hardly grow cotton in the South anymore. It's just too expensive to harvest.
Barbara, I cannot wear synthetic.
Who can, Barbara? Who can?
Just last week, I bought a slip. I was told it was pure silk, only to read the label 2 days later and discover it was cresseline. Do you know what cresseline does to my skin?
Chinese silkworms are as rare as hen's teeth.
It coats it with a thin layer of petroleum.
And as for wool, because the cost of feeding sheep has skyrocketed, the farmers are going bankrupt. Soon there'll be no more wool, cashmere, or angora.
Barbara, I've got a rash, a white rash all over my body.
From now on, the man-made substitutes, Orlon acrylic, lycra spandex, Kiana nylon, Fortel polyester, and Celanese or no triacetate.
I've tried everything, Barbara, I'm desperate.
As the cost of running museums keeps rising, the price of admission is bound to go up. Museum officials are talking $25 as a fixed single admission fee.
$25 to get into the Metropolitan?
$25 to get into the Metropolitan will be a bargain, Willard. It will be $50 by the end of the decade. The only way people will be able to afford visiting museums will be in chartered groups.
Chartered groups?
Look, Robert, I go to the Met by myself, or I don't go at all. The $50 budget charter tour will include admission to the Metropolitan, the Modern, and the Whitney.
I would pay $50 to avoid a budget charter tour.
The Imperial Charter Tour will include admission to those three, and for $25 more, admission into the Guggenheim, the Cooper Hewitt, and the Hayden Planetarium.
Stop!
And don't think the private galleries aren't hurting either.
I have to be alone with the things I love.
The day will come when you'll have to take out a mortgage to visit Pace and Castelli.
The Morgan collection of Renaissance jewels, snuff boxes, enamel jeweled cups.
Write checks for admittance into second-story Soho galleries.
Have you ever been to the Morgan collection at the Met? Have you ever seen the Rospigliosi cup?
Pay cash to
Robert, when I stand in front of that cup, I can't stand two people standing within 10 feet of me.
This is the first time I've ever had a white rash.
Last time I was there was a swarm of screaming children.
Look! Did you see that?
I broke out in sweat.
I think I'm on fire!
It's called agoraphobia.
It keeps getting worse.
I'm told it's incurable.
And Barbara, it's spreading.
The handwriting is on the wall.
Our troubles have just begun.
We could lose everything.
Exactly.
We're only just beginning to wake up.
And by the time we do, it will be too late.
Of course, this isn't the first time.
No, we've been through it before.
This is the first time I've had a white rash.
I just hope we can retain what's most precious to us.
We've tried so hard,
Sacrificed so much.
Giving it our all.
Gone more than halfway.
stinted on nothing.
Held out for the best.
Not a fair fight.
And stuck to our guns.
He's right.
You said it.
Huh.
Culture, as we know it,
Is on the way out.
On the way out.
And disappearing round the bend.